This is lesson 1 for Cantonese style Mahjong. Cantonese style Mahjong is the closest version to the original game created in the 1880s. This is a 4-player game where you play with tiles that are kind of like cards. So if you think about the game Rummy, where you have to have 3 in a sequence, 3 of a kind, 4 of a kind, 7 of a kind, things like that. This is similar to that. It is a 14 tile game, so 14 tiles in your hand will make a winning combination. While you play, you're going to be picking a tile and discarding a tile, and then you can claim a discard to help you make a set, which we'll talk about in a minute, or you can draw to make sets. You need 4 sets and a pair. That's the goal of the game, 4 sets and a pair. Now there are a few, I think there are 2 exceptions to that rule, and we'll get there in another lesson. Let me show you the tiles that you're going to be working with and the types of sets that make up a hand. So these are all the tiles. On the sides I have piles of the other tiles that go with the set. You can see over here, I'll pan. These are one of everything. And then we have bonus tiles. So for the tiles where there are 4 of each, we have 3 suited tiles that are numbered. We have dots numbered 1 through 9, bamboo numbered 1 through 9. Most people call these BAMs. Then we have characters numbered 1 through 9, and most people call those cracks. So there's dots, BAMs, and cracks. The 4th suit is called honors. Honors is made up of winds, east, south, west, and north, and dragons, red, white, and green. Again, together they're called honors. Then here we have the numbered, or the numbered flowers. They're called flowers. They're actually seasons and flowers, but together they're known as flowers, and they are bonus tiles. They are not played in your hand, so you cannot win if you have a flower in your hand. You have to expose it and get a replacement tile so that you're back to the 13 tiles in your hand while you play. The 14th tile would make your winning hand. So we're going to put these aside because there's scoring that can come with these tiles depending on where you're seated at the table and which number you have. So these are the primary tiles that you're going to be playing with in your hand during the game. I'm going to show you the different sets that you can have. The first set is called a chow. A chow is 3 in a sequence. So here we have a 7, 8, 9. And the chow can be whatever suit you want. And the sequence can start anywhere in the sequence 1 through 9. So here we have a 7, 8, 9, a 2, 3, 4 in a different suit. Then the next set that you can have is a pung. A pung is 3 of a kind. So here's a chow, and a pung. I'm going to grab another pung in a different suit. So it could be any number. It just has to be identical. Now, since there are 4 of everything, you could have a Kong. So that's what a Kong would look like, 4 tiles. I'm going to put this over here for now though, but you can have a Kong. We'll put it back here with the chow. And then you need a pair. A pair is two identical tiles. So here is a chow, a pung, and a pair. 4 sets and a pair. This would be a mahjong. It can be a chow, pung, or pair, or kong for that matter, but you need 4 sets of them and the pair to be able to win. Now, this is a gambling game. So you want to gather sets of tiles that are going to give you a score that's going to bring in some cash money. And I'm going to show you how you can have a 0-point hand all the way up to a 10-point hand, which is also called a limit hand. So let's do another hand like we had a minute ago, because that was a 0-point hand. So we'll do another one. So here we have a chow, a pung. Here's another chow and a pung. And then we'll just grab a pair. And the pair could be anything. Here I'm going to grab a pair wins. So now we have a chow, a pung, a chow, a pung, and a pair. So this would be a winning hand. In this particular case, the winning hand would be of no value. The reason this is of no value is because we're mixing suits with chows. Chows are the lowest type of set as far as score is concerned. So if you are playing with chows, it's best to be either in all chows, so we're going to remove those pungs and turn them into a chow instead, because then each of the sets is a chow. If each of the sets is a chow, that will have value. Each set is a 3 in a sequence. So this particular hand would have 1 point or 1 fawn. This hand would be a value because each set is the same type of set. So that's how the tiles work together, and a little bit about how scoring comes together. The next thing that I want to do is talk to you about player references. There are all kinds of instructions online and player references that you can find. I made one for my lesson kit, and I'm going to share that with you and make it available to you in the next video, so you can download it for free and use it if you want to. So let's go to my computer so I can show you the player reference and teach you about the value of the different combinations that you'll be gathering to play this game.